Hello folks, Brendan at Fable Blades. How you going? I'm out in the garden at my farm here in Western Australia. I wanted to touch base with my patrons and my fans just to explain briefly why I haven't been posting a whole lot lately. I haven't been hard at work in the workshop. Obviously it's Christmas, but end of year holiday, but it's also the middle of summer here in Western Australia. It was 42 degrees today, and it was 40 degrees here. And yeah, it's a catastrophic fire hazard doing metal work on my farm. I've got 23 acres here, and while some of it's under irrigation behind me, you can see it's super green. Other areas are ultra dry and it's really grassy, and there's extreme fire danger doing grinding work if I'm not ultra careful. I do it indoors, but still, things get away from you. So yeah, I wanted to touch base and just let people know what I've been up to. I'm still working hard, but I'm working on my farm more than anything. It's very grounding for me. I love it. It's super creative. It's a lot like swords. It's a lot of time that I get to spend by myself working on my farm, which it's not a commercial farm. It's our home, and we have horses, but I'm also trying to establish a permaculture style food forest for my family and myself to retire on and to live on into the future. This is an old dairy farm, and it was eradicated of vegetation apart from a few select trees for the cows, and it's just been a monoculture pasture. Well, there's a few species of grass that grow really well here, but it's just a really vigorous culture, monoculture pasture. Sorry, this is Charla. Hey Jazzy, and this is Jasper. They've just realised where I am. Hey buddy. It's the end of the day here. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. The sun's still high, and I've just come out to do my jobs and to record this video. And if you want to stick around, I might do a little quick tour of my farm, my home, my property, my little food forest which I'm creating, and just show you sort of what I've been working on. If you like, if you're interested, I'll post that on Patreon, the extended version of this. For those that are interested, please consider joining me. I try and share a lot of more personal insight there into my craft and just my life in general. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Can't do my sword work, but yeah, still working hard and getting grounded, healing, like winter is in a lot of northern hemisphere cultures, where it's the quieter time of year, where you go into the ground a little bit. Here in Australia, it's summer. Everything's dead. Everything's still. It's just about surviving. Here it's the heat, not the freezing. Like I say, it was 40 degrees Celsius here today, which is about 105 Fahrenheit, and it's just been scorching a fair bit lately, of course. Every year's the same. So yeah, healing. It's been a bit of a traumatic couple of years, and things aren't necessarily getting better here. They've been pretty good here, but now they're getting pretty bad. We haven't had COVID here. We've currently got a government which is destroying lives by the thousands, and no COVID. It's coming, but I'm not worried about COVID. I'm worried about the government, and they are destroying a lot of lives. There's a lot of people here suffering, and it's been stressful. I've been, working hard on the farm, on the swords, and there's been some emotional trauma going on with what's going on as well. So I'm just laying low, enjoying getting grounded, and finding my own connections again. And from a bit of more of a still place, I am a lot more creative. So I think I just got to fly. So I'm looking forward to getting back into creating swords, but I know I'm not ready yet. I need to do a bit more. It's not that I need to do anything more, it's just not the time. It's just about waiting for the natural cycles, and yeah, I'm really big on just following my instinct, following my heart, following my intuition, and sort of where things lead me, and not rushing and forcing things. Um, the work I'm doing on this land is more important to me than money. Um, Land is more important to all of us than money. A lot of us just don't know it yet. Um, so a lot of what I'm doing is healing this land, which has had cattle on it for over 100 years, compacting the soil. It's been stripped of the vegetation, and so yeah, it's a healing journey for me to rehabilitate and regenerate the land here, reintroduce biodiversity and and exotic biodiversity.